my research is really my clinical work. And so I am working with the clients, I'm helping to support the families, and in the context of that, questions come up. Treatments don't work. We need to be creative and modify this intervention, and so we need to do things on the fly in the moment. And so a lot of our research questions are related to the clinical cases that we're working with, and specifically our area of interest in my research lab is in doing assessment and treatment of severe behavior disorders with individuals that are diagnosed with autism or other intellectual developmental disabilities. I want students, and what students do take away is how much time and thought and effort goes into planning research. And not only research, but really your clinical work too. Because again, I view them as kind of one and the same, in that we're implementing, designing interventions, we're implementing them and using really rigorous methods to evaluate whether they're effective or not. And so I want students to think about their clinical work, and I want students to design their interventions with this idea in mind, leaning on their research methodology to evaluate what they're doing. And I think learning too that it's not easy, and that there's going to be pitfalls along the way, and you're going to have to learn how to deal with adversity. And so kind of teaching that process is something that you don't get in a class. It's something that you don't get from a textbook. It's really kind of this hands-on process and this respect for research and clinical work that I'm hoping to instill in the students that work with me at EMU. To know that the way that our lab is approaching things, the questions that we're asking, how we're asking them, and the success that we are having, to know that that's recognized and supported, and then the university as a whole means a lot. And I'm happy that the work that we're doing, I'm passionate about it, and I know my students are, but I'm happy to know that the university also agrees with that, and they're passionate about it too. And that just motivates us even, twice, 3, 4, 5 times as much now to continue to do the work that we're doing.